Welcome to the first of our summer poetry readings here on the Shannon Estuary. Let me take you through 3 poems as you watch the still waters and stunning shoreline of the Shannon Estuary and Tarbert Bay. We all deserve to take 10 minutes out of our busy lives just for ourselves. Let the music and the spoken word take you to a place of reflective calmness and comfort. So here goes. Homage to Marcel Proust. To Jean Thomas. The sea gleamed deep blue in the sunlight through the different greens of trees, and the talk was of singing. My mother, dressed in black, recalled a bright image from a song, those endearing young charms. Miss Holly, wearing heliotrope, had a sad line. The waves are still singing to the shore. Then, as we came out from the edge of the wood, the island lay dreaming in the sun across the bridge. Even the white Coast Guard station had gone quietly to sleep. It was Sunday. A chain on the ship at the pier rattled to silence. A young sailor of the island, he was tall and slim and curled to the moustaches. And he wore earrings, but often he was too ill to be at sea, was singing, Maid of Athens, ere we part. Looking suddenly like a goddess, Miss Holly said, half smiling, Listen! And we stopped in the sunlight, listening. The young sailor is dead now, Miss Holly also is dead, and Byron. Home they've gone, and the waves are still singing. My next poem is by Dennis C. Hennessy, the blind poet of North Kerry, who died in Listowel on the 23rd of April 1884 at the age of 41 or 42. His poems show that he was strongly influenced by Thomas Moore, with possibly here and there echoes of Goldsmith. That he had an old-fashioned love for his native place and for his country is evident from many of his poems. My late friend Tom Donovan first introduced me to this poem many years ago, and I recall how much Tom loved to give the poem a musical air with his own very unique and imaginative rendition of The Rose of Tarbert Town. We first met with joyous pride down beside the island strand, where the Shannon's lordly tide sweeps along with echoes grand, when a mutual friend just there, who was with her walking down, introduced this maiden fair as the Rose of Tarbert Town. Oh, the music of her voice, so bewitching, sweet and low, well might make your heart rejoice in the darkest hour of woe. May the muses blithe and strong chant her praises and renown, and entwine gay wreaths of song for the Rose of Tarbert Town. In her eyes of liquid blue, witching spells of beauty bright shred a light which none can view without feelings of delight. And how sweetly flows the hair in rich tresses of fair brown, o'er the neck and brow so fair of the Rose of Tarbert Town. May no sadness spread its gloom o'er the bright smiles which repose on her dimpled cheeks which bloom with the radiance of the rose. And oh, never may a trace of the angry look or frown cloud the brow or smiling face of the Rose of Tarbert Town. In a quiet sheltered nook, where a sombre building stands, near a little singing brook, we last parted and shook hands. What emotions then were mine, with a throbbing heart bowed down, in fond homage at the shrine of the Rose of Tarbert Town. Though we never more may meet, every feeling of this heart shall with fond devotion beat still for her till life depart. Oh, in that dread final hour, may a glorious heavenly crown be, I pray, the future dower of the Rose of Tarbert town. My final poem today is one I wrote myself, entitled The Cuckoo Walk. I leave the verses themselves tell you the story. The Cuckoo Walk. Two blackbirds fly effortlessly overhead. Our street-sided lilac tree comes into view with its sweet-scented Wedgwood blue hue, rich, free, and eternally true. We set out on our maiden flight, moving off in deep personal thoughts, like dancers on a summer's night, setting aside momentarily our troubled selves. No insincere words spoken, no one-sided religions needed, just some life stories shared, a mistake or two uncontested. Some lessons learned, high prices paid, with no more dues outstanding to women or mankind. The soft sea breeze moves and goes in unison with the lapping tide as it ebbs and flows. Just for now, you are here and I am there. Two tall ships passing in the nearby bay in May. You slow down, stop a while, stare at me, then move on. I know we should have said and done all those things we meant to do and say. You take me back in time to our Wedgwood blue days, when our best was good enough for you and I every day.